I'm going to do is I'm going to get in a travel corridor, which also has a lot of beech nuts, hickory nuts, and they've been feeding on those a lot lately. So that's my plan. Intercept them from bedding to feeding tonight. See what we can do. It's a pretty nice night. It's a little warm. It's like 73 degrees. But that's why I'm going to try to get as close to the bedding as I can here. So we'll see how it works out.
Meh. 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 Meh.
Oh yeah, here he comes. Here he comes. He's not quite big enough though, I don't think.
Meh. Meh.
Do you know how hard that was to pass that deer up? I'm out here with the recurve, trying to shoot a doe. I have never shot a deer yet with my recurve. Man, I thought about it really hard, shooting that buck for my first deer with a recurve. But I'm after some really big deer this year, so I didn't really want to end my season yet. But I'll tell you what, if he's here a couple more weeks from now, I would be glad to stick a primitive arrow in that sucker. He's gonna be nice next year. If he had a little more tine length, I would have shot him for sure.
So based on what I saw last night in that field, I have a feeling that they're coming from a certain bedding area that I know about. So I'm moving to a different stand location tonight and a different corner of the field. And we'll see if I can intercept them.
Alright, so I'm on the edge of this field where I spotted 2 big bucks last night. And it's really warm out. As you can tell, I'm sweating, pouring sweat. So, wind change is kind of going towards the way they were coming from, so we'll see what happens here, but hope they don't smell me. We'll see. I just smoked a big buck. I cannot believe he just came out like that. Oh my God. Yeah, baby. I almost didn't get a shot at him. He came out right by me, right in front of me. Then he had me pinned down. I almost fell out of my tree stand because I was leaning so hard. Hey, I just smoked a big one. Not kidding. Oh, yes, he's so nice. There's the arrow. Just black eagles once again. Okay, made a good shot on him, I think. We got some real good blood, bright red, bunch of bubbles in it. So we tracked him 20 yards so far, and he's bleeding real good. So hopefully we'll find him soon here. Let's see. Right there, bud. Right here, right here. Right here. Jamie, right here. Right here, he's going this way. Yeah, right there, right there, right there, right there. Oh, baby. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, baby. Oh, smoked him. He is a beauty. He's fine. Look at that shot. Oh, my gosh. Giant. Giant. Oh, my God. That thing is huge. That is a monster. This is heavy. Ooh, yeah. That'll work. Nice and heavy all the way through. Wish you had a better brown. Look at the body on that sucker. Oh my God. Wow. Looks like he's rutting already. Look at his neck. Look at the size of that deer. Oh my God. That deer's 200 pounds. Look at the beams on that sucker. Giant beam. Look at that thing. Oh. October 12th, New York. Second day I've been out. Smoked a giant. So when he first came out, he came out right in an opening. He was heading to the corner of this field. And I knew where he was. I was going to have to try to get around the tree in a way where it was going to be real hard to shoot. So I swung the arm over, got him on film at least. Tried to get around the tree far enough. It leaned so far, I almost fouled the sticking tree. I was leaning, and he saw me. He actually looked right up at me. You probably see it in the footage. He looked right up at me. We had a little staring contest for a minute. Then I guess he decided that I wasn't a threat and put his head back down and headed out in the field. When he got out to the edge of the field, he took a few bites of clover, and I had a really tiny little hole through all these maple trees, limbs and branches, and a whole bunch of leaves. And I'll tell you what, if I didn't have this EZV sight on this bow, I don't think I would have ever made that shot, because it had to happen so fast. All I did is frame his vitals in this V and let her fly, man, and it hit its mark perfect. I knew I made a really good shot on it as soon as I saw that arrow go, that knock. You could probably see in the footage, the knock goes right through the leaves. I was real skeptical about the shot, but it was a now or never kind of thing. So, and it worked out all right, so we'll see. So I'm real proud of this buck, 2020 buck. Wasn't gonna have a lot of time to hunt this year anyway. And I tell you what, shooting a deer this early is kind of frustrating sometimes, because you always want to hunt that super exciting rut. But man, when you get one like this, you get a chance at one like this, nothing better. This is what we do it for right here, guys.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe on YouTube. Join us next time on Deer Tippin TV.